Hey guys, it is Tanya and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm actually back with a renovation video. This is the Agave Abode from Base Game. This is actually in Oasis Springs and I just think it needs a little bit of a facelift. I think it's kind of a strange looking little house, but I wanted to renovate this and keep the same general budget and a similar floor plan. So some of this gets moved around. I keep the bedroom and bathroom, both of the bedrooms, in approximately the same space. I shrink the house down a little bit, but I really wanted it to still be recognizable on the inside as like a similar-ish house. I say that and I have a feeling you guys are going to be like, I don't think it does anymore though. But that was the whole goal with this. I just wanted to fix it up a little bit. I really enjoy doing renovations from some of the Base Game homes from time to time. And I guess some of the expansion packs as well. So let me know if there are any particular builds you would like to see me try to renovate. I could be down for that. That sounds fun. But here we are trying to figure out how I want to shrink this space down, what flooring I want to have. The kitchen actually ends up being in the same space, but I knocked down one of those walls so that it's a little bit more open concept, and I wasn't really sure what to do with like the doors and windows and stuff. And I won't say this is my favorite build I've done because I really wanted to stick to the budget as well as a very similar floor plan. So I did feel limited in that way, but I do think it looks a lot better than it did to begin with. And it came out pretty cute, so I thought I would share it with you guys. I did build this over on Twitch first a little while back now, and it was a really fun one to do. I think renovations are my favorite to do on Twitch because we kind of work together on it and be like, what can we do to change this? And it's so fun. But I'm messing around with the roof now. I really wasn't sure what to do with the roof. And we're just exploring with pulling this out further. I didn't know if I wanted to get rid of the chimney piece outside. I was trying to add these bump outs, experimenting with these windows from Snowy Escape, and just didn't really know what I wanted to do. But I did know that I wanted to use one of the roof textures from Jungle Adventure. Jungle Adventure works really nicely for the style of these homes. And speaking of which, I used the fireplace from that on the outside of the build to look like a chimney, which I thought was such a fun idea. And then I also have the fireplace on the inside as well. A little bit later on, though, I will be actually swapping it out for a debug version of it on the outside, not only to save some money, but also so you don't have to worry about your Sims trying to light that one that's outside and backwards. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. You can also see that I went through a bunch of different color swatches on the outside of this. I wasn't really sure what I wanted to go for. And I played around with the Courtyard Oasis kit using some of the tile from that as well on the staircase and on the platforms. And you could see where I put the fireplace on the inside. I think it looks so pretty, especially because the larger one in the outside, I made it poke through the wall. So you have that sort of archway from the fireplace going through the wall and then mimicked with the fireplace in front of it. And it's just something about that made me so incredibly happy. So I was happy about that one. And then I ended up going with the Seasons windows in the end. I think they worked out pretty nicely. And I think did I keep those countertops? I can't tell you. We're not to the inside yet. I don't remember. I do know that I did have some limitations, though, like I had mentioned, based on budget, and that I kept the kitchen in that general area. But I am adding some ivy over here, which I'm sure ate up some of my budget of I don't remember the exact amount I started with, but this was a starter home, so under 20,000 simoleons. So I didn't have a whole lot of wiggle room to go with. But I decided to use some terrain paint on the outside to make sure we could afford things, and of course decorating a lot with the debug and July Vetted Objects catalogs. That helps out so much when you're trying to make a build look full and landscaped, but you don't have a lot of simoleons to make that happen. Inside, the one thing, watching this footage back, I'm like, why did I do that? Is the bathroom is huge. I definitely could have shrunk down the bathroom and then made the bedrooms smaller so I could have saved some more money and decorate a little bit better, but I didn't. And I don't know why that is. I probably should have. Maybe I didn't like how it would affect the outside of the house, but that is definitely something I noticed. In the kitchen here, I am using these really cute green counters that came with the Dream Home Decorator pack. I do end up getting rid of the corner one in the end and putting the fridge over there to save some money on a counter. And I also used a really cheap bed in here. Oopsies. I used one of the 25 simoleon beds from the Eco Lifestyle pack. It's one of the ones you can find in a dumpster. And then the other one I'm using is one of like the flea market beds from City Living. And then in here I have like an old couch that I thought looked pretty cute for the simoleons that it is worth. I have some pampas grass. I'm also going to be knocking down the wall and getting rid of the archway leading into that little hallway space. I would have liked to keep it there, but we saved money by having it more open concept, so it's going away. We also got really cheap artwork, and here is that debug replacement fireplace, still having that archway poke through the wall though. I tried some stuff in here with a headboard. I think I kept it, but it is a little strange. I'm not going to lie. I just wanted to have something, but I could imagine you trying to put something interesting together for a headboard if you don't have a lot of money, a lot of simoleons, being like, I made this thing. It looks kind of cool. I feel like in real life I'd be all about that. And then I got the Jungle Adventure mirror, which is such a waste of money, but it's so pretty. Like, how could I not? I wanted to have some nice things. This bedroom is definitely nicer as far as it has more things in it. It's got like, you know, a mirror and a dresser and stuff, but it's got the cheapest bed. Whereas the other bedroom has a slightly more expensive bed, but it doesn't really have much else in there. So, you know, I definitely had to make some decisions on what each room was gonna have, and we were limited by our budget. So this is the other bedroom. I feel like this could be a fun house to start in with like some roommates if you're just starting off with your Sims. And yeah, I didn't limit the pack usage in this, so it is originally base game house, but it's not base game anymore. But if you guys would like to see some base game renovations, do let me know, or more base game builds in general. I'd be down to do that. I just want to know what you guys want to see, because it's so much more fun when I get really fun ideas from you guys. Anyway, here I am deleting that corner counter piece so we can move the fridge over and then attempt to afford a table and chairs. I'm pretty sure we get it in the end, but it's just I wasn't sure if we were going to be able to. I ended up using this table from Cats and Dogs, and then these really cheap chairs that are from Eco Lifestyle. They're actually also dumpster finds. Eco Lifestyle is really good for some cheap items. And then we're going to get some brick behind that fireplace. Do we keep that? We're going to find out together. I seem to be lingering over it, really thinking about it. Oh, maybe I used this stone wallpaper instead. That is so pretty. Is that one of the ones from Batu? Batu honestly does have some very nice things in it. I hate to say it, but it's true. There's some items in it that I think are really, really nice. Oh, I also really liked that I sized up that really small rug that I kind of think of as a rug you might stand on while you're doing dishes, or you might put in the bathroom to be more of a living room rug. That's another really good like money saving, simoleon saving trick in The Sims, is for both televisions and rugs and probably a few other things. If you just scale them up, suddenly they look so much nicer and more expensive, but they didn't cost anymore. If only that worked on mirrors or windows. But anyway, this is the really large bathroom that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, and I'm not entirely sure why I kept it this way. But that's just kind of how it goes. I often watch back footage and I'm like, what was I thinking? But it has a lot of room to expand. So as you earn simoleons, you want to make this a beautiful luxury bathroom with a corner tub. You got the space to do it. But that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. You can also subscribe if you have not already. I'd love to have you join us. And if you click that bell, it'll turn on notifications so you'll be notified of every single time I upload a new video. Thank you guys so very much for watching, and I will see y'all soon. Bye, everybody.